Tonight, 5 people have been arrested after an hour-long chase through DFW.
Early voting is about to wrap up here in Tarrant County, and there are 2 names on the primary ballot, the candidates not even running.
A dangerous roundabout in Oak Cliff gets a permanent fix.
80s this week, 70s next week, and even a chance of rain.
And we're giving you a sneak peek inside McKinney Airport's major makeover as it gears up for a new era of travel.
It is a broken record that the Mavs are absolutely tired of hearing, but more Mavs injuries. We'll tell you all about it coming up later in sports.
Time is running out to cast your early ballot in the primary election. We're less than 24 hours from the deadline.
Yeah, we just got an update from the Secretary of State. 1.6 million Texans have cast a vote so far. That's nearly 9% of registered voters, well above normal turnout for a primary.
But there is a candidate still on the ballot in Tarrant County, despite dropping out of the race months ago. And tonight, some other candidates tell Scoop Jefferson they're worried how it could skew the results.
You are still going to see my name on the ballot for county judge.
Congressman Mark Veazey posted this video trying to clear up why Democrat voters are seeing his name on the primary ballot. The reason? Timing and state law, according to their party chair, Allison Campolo.
We have one statewide name and one Tarrant County name, which is Andrew White for governor and Mark Veazey for county judge, who are both on the ballot. They withdrew, but it was after the deadline.
This withdrawal form shows Veazey pulling his name out of the race for Tarrant County judge. But based on a 2015 state code, the ballot had already been approved for printing and still included his name.
Well, it's concerning because it causes voter confusion.
One of the 2 actual candidates in the race, Elisa Simmons, says the confusion is real, hearing from voters who recognize Veazey.
I've heard from people that say we love the work that you're doing, Commissioner Simmons, but we've always voted for Congressman Veazey.
We're all talking about it.
The other candidate, Millennium Anton Woods, says Veazey on the ballot was a surprise but not a worry. Still urging people to vote.
I'm not really sure what the impact might be. I can kind of guess. It doesn't hurt me. I know that for sure.
Despite Veazey's video explaining his name and the Democratic Party's efforts to educate people at the polls,
Fortunately, we probably will not be effective in reaching every single voter.
Campolo says it's anyone's guess what the full impact will be after early voting and after the March 3rd primary. In Tarrant County, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
We have been checking in on polling concerns across DFW. This is Collin County's first year with paper ballots. A viewer told us they received one already marked with someone's initials on it. When WFA looked into it, we learned it is required for the polling location judge to have their initials on each ballot as part of the election code.
Tuesday's Election Day, and we invite you to join us at 7 p.m. on WFAA Plus as results start to come in. Our political team will be live at campaigns across Texas and break down the numbers with a panel of experts all night long. Our streaming app is free to download to your TV.
Plano is still trying to lure the Dallas Stars to pack up and move to their city. Well, Dallas City Council member Chad West revealed to senior political reporter Jason Whiteley that Plano has made a formal offer and provided a letter of intent.
It's all part of doing business. I mean, the Stars they want the best deal for themselves, and I don't blame them for going out and getting it. But at the end of the day, they're the Dallas Stars, and we need to do what we can to keep them in Dallas.
West said the Stars have not signed the offer and remain in negotiations with Dallas to remain at the AAC. The Stars have declined to comment. You can hear more on Sunday's episode of Inside Texas Politics.
A cone of fog covered parts of North Texas early this morning, but it did finally move out just in time for us to get up into the 80s. Pete, this seems warmer than normal for this time of year, even for North Texas.
Yeah, it is, Chris. We hit 82 degrees. That was the high temperature today, and it's the 14th day with 80-degree temperatures, and it ties us with the winter of 2016-2017 for the most on record. The normal high is about 20 degrees colder or cooler than the 82 that we had today. Outside right now at Cedar Hill, 78 degrees. That's the current temp there. It's 79 right now at Fair Park, looking at the city of Dallas with clear skies. And I mean, you look across the state, parts of East Texas still have a little bit of cloud cover, but to the rest of the state, it's clear and it's dry. And my planner as we head through this evening, we drop into the 60s. In the next couple of hours, we'll be at 60 degrees at midnight. We start tomorrow at 52 degrees with lots of sunshine. 80s this week, 70s next week, and even some rain next week. Finally, some rain is on the way. The details on that coming up.
Authorities have 5 people in custody tonight after an hour-long chase through North Texas. It started in Midlothian and ended nearly 30 miles away in Fort Worth. Brittany Costello breaks down some new details as it came to a dramatic end.
A police chase ended at Camp Bowie near Interstate 30 Thursday morning with a white car on its side. Police say 5 people were inside. The suspects are accused of shooting at police while running from them. Officers were not hit.
The last thing we want to hear come over the radio are shots fired or officer down. And when you hear that, obviously, we all come together.
Our cameras captured one person on a stretcher, another in cuffs. They found one person unresponsive in the car. You can see police holding a shield, while another officer appears to break a window. 4 suspects were taken to the hospital, and 1 was taken to jail. Public Information Officer Brad Perez says they're all expected to be okay.
I mean, there are so many different worst-case scenarios that we could be facing.
He says things could have been much worse. The chase spanned multiple cities and counties, putting many others in harm's way.
The Ellis County Sheriff's Office says everything started in this area of FM 875 and 663 around 3:30 this morning. They saw a vehicle on the road with people shooting from it. When the deputy tried to pull that car over, they started shooting at the deputy.
One woman who lives along this stretch in Midlothian says she heard 4 shots, one after another. No deputies were hit. An hour later, Fort Worth police say a spike strip led to the crash and arrest. A couple of squad cars were visibly damaged too. Perez says one officer had minor injuries. In Fort Worth, I'm Brittany Costello.
Well, tonight we're getting our first real look inside McKinney's new commercial passenger terminal. The facility will span 47,000 square feet and is scheduled to open later this year. McKinney National Airport will start with 4 gates, along with a cafe for grab-and-go food and a full-service bar. There are no jet bridges, so passengers will have to use ramps and stairs to get to their planes, and they'll board and deplane from the front and back of each plane. City officials tell us they prioritized efficiency and ease of access in the terminal's design.
The distance from the car to the check-in is probably going to be the shortest distance you'll see anywhere.
It's the ease of flow and how smooth it's built.
Avelo is the first carrier to lease 3 of the 4 gates. The city of McKinney says the first commercial flights will take off this fall.